even without the two defensive midfielders, I still think that we need to see Doron Leidner. I'm just going to show this one more time because without Doron Leidner playing, here it is. Our left side is the side that receives the most threat. This is what gives up the most opportunities against us. Okay. So it's already our weak side when you think of it that way. What do we have to lose to play him against Olympiacos or Lamia? I'm sorry. To me, in my opinion, that is a bullshit argument that we're concerned about Doron Leidner's defensive capabilities. Where's Oleg's defensive capabilities gotten us so far? Okay, maybe things are tighter under Michel. I would accept that. Things have gotten a little bit tighter under Michel. But in the grand scheme of things, that left side is our problem. It's still our problem, both offensive and defensive. So to me, it's zero excuse why a guy like Doron Leidner shouldn't be playing. There's zero excuse. He needs to play. He should be playing in these games like Olympiacos, in these games against Lamia, because Oleg has played a lot. Look, you can be, and I said this on socials, I said it on Twitter. There's no mutual exclusivity. And for those that English isn't your first language, you can be two things at once. You can be bionic, which Oleg Rebchuk is. He's bionic. 93 games in less than 2 years. Crazy. We have to give that to him. But you can be bionic and be not effective. You can be both. You can be bionic and not be playing well, or at least playing to where we need. Those two things coexist. They can be the same in the same area. You're not only bionic and not shitty. You're both. You can be both. And that's the problem here. Maybe he's playing too many games. Maybe we need to rest Oleg so that he has the energy to want to get forward or the will to want to get forward. Maybe that's the case. Who knows? Either way, there's no excuse why Doron Leidner should not be playing. There's zero excuse for me. That's how I see this whole thing. We have nothing to lose. The left side's already our weakest side. So you might as well play a guy that can go forward, that has the offensive characteristics that we're looking for. Are you kidding me with Marcelo right now? That guy needs to lose probably another 5-6 kilos. Kutris, as much as I want to see him back, I think it's pretty clear that he's not rated by Michel. So this comment from Costadino Steph, Oleg's side cost us so many points against Volos, Aris, PAOK, almost at Tripoli with a disallowed goal, and Nantes away. You're preaching to the choir, Costadino, buddy. The data is very clear. That left side is our weakest side, offensively and defensively. There is literally no reason we can't see it. No reason we can't see this young Israeli.
Look, I find it funny, this whole narrative that's being built as an excuse for why Doron Leidner isn't playing. Like, oh, the manager's not sure about his defensive capabilities and so on and so forth. For reasons that you stated already, Ari, like, okay, look at Oleg and look at how reliable he's been this season defensively. And I don't need to say it again. Yeah, the guy's been run into the ground. It's abnormal to play as many games as he has in a year and a half with us. But I'll say one other thing, a couple of other things. Doron Leidner hasn't played competitive football at club level for almost 3 months.
Since he got here.
And yet he was picked to play for the Israeli national team. He was picked to play for the Israeli national team in a game against Albania, a team that has Serie A, La Liga, and Premier League level players playing in the attacking half. And I think they won 1-0, didn't they? Against Albania. And Albania didn't get close. So what are we saying? We're saying that Leidner can face La Liga, Serie A, and Premier League level attackers, but he can't play a game against Olympiacos. That's what we're being told. That's what we're being told. It's not a question. I'm saying that's what we're being told. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
It is.
and we're also hearing some things about, like, Oleg's playing because they want to sell him, and because Deco is buddies with whoever. Leidner's coming from CAA agency. Anyone who knows who I'm talking about, CAA have the rights of Madi Camara, among others, on our squad. They have the rights of some Nottingham Forest players. They have the rights to some big players. Go on Transfermarkt right now and you can have a look at CAA, or just go to Madi Camara, go to Leidner and look at his agents and the players that they have on their books. Do you think that our management wants to have bad ties with them by picking Deco over CAA? Deco's got a much smaller shop, doesn't have as many players on his books. It's like, okay, I think people are so frustrated, like, with the situation at left back, that they're really just looking for anything,
finding conspiracy where it doesn't exist.
Yeah. Like, I'm not so sure about that, guys. Like the whole agency conspiracy thing with Oleg and Leidner.
There's also I did see this before. I saw this on Twitter. James Hallett, is it true that if Leidner plays a certain amount of games, his previous team will get an extra amount of money? I saw that also. We will never know if that's actually the case or not, but usually it's unusual, at least for me, to see a team get bonuses based on just games played. It's usually when it comes to things like the Champions League or European competitions. Usually the bonuses for teams come with appearances like that, or with related to buyouts. And I'm not saying it couldn't be the case, but that would be unusual for me, at least, to see something like that.